Hey guys, Rick here. This is day one of my 30-day video challenge that happened on the podcast on Monday night. So what I'm going to do, I didn't have anything planned. I couldn't think of anything to record. So I figured let's just record where I work, what I do, and maybe you'll find it interesting. So let me switch the camera around and I'll show you around. Let's see if I can flip this. Okay, guys, here's my desk. It's really, really messy, but I'll first explain. I do IT for work. I work for a very large commercial company, and I'm able to pretty much work at my own leisure any time of day or night. I don't think we can see the out where I work at, but let's see if you can see the skyline or anything like that. So it's kind of hard to see, but I do work on downtown Sacramento, and this is my little spot right here. This is my desk. This is where everything goes down. So just wanted to show you one of the reasons why I do the show from work. I have several reasons for doing it. The primary reason is because number one, I got really good bandwidth here at work, which I do not have at home, and also I don't have to worry about background noise or anything like that. I pretty much have the whole place to myself. So I'll kind of give you like the ghetto tour of everything and what's on my desk here. So of course, here is my pride and joy. This is a Mackie Pro FX 8-channel mixer. I've gotten to know this thing very well, and I love it. I recommend anybody that does content creation to go out and get yourself a mixer. I started off with a Behringer, and as I got to know more about how mixers work, I decided to go for a very high-end quality one, and that would be Mackie for me. So I'll show you what I have here as far as the settings. It's kind of hard to see here. I'll see if I can push this stuff a little bit out of the way. So I only use 3 channels for now. This channel right here runs to the a secondary computer. So if you look at my workstation, there's 2 workstations. There's this one right here is plugged in. This workstation is strictly for this top monitor that I have right here, and it is not officially logged into my company network, and I can do stuff with this workstation. So as you can see, there's another camera pointing at me that's pointing back. I just saw that right now. That is a Logitech C920, and that is a very popular camera for people that do streams and stuff. But I am going to be upgrading to a DSLR on a tripod just to get like a nice 4K video, and I've been wanting to do that for a while. I have been having so many focusing problems with this, and so I feel that it's probably time for me to upgrade. So back to the mixer. So this channel runs to the second computer, and that is for secondary sounds. And then this channel right here, which is cranked up all the way higher, that is for the iPad. So I have this cool little stand right here. Let's see if I can plug this in. It's just a little wood block, and that is where this little guy is a workhorse for me. So let me just take it off of there in case you guys ever steal my iPad. Okay, and here is where everything gets done pretty much. So my number one app is the Boss Jocks app. Unfortunately, and you get that message if the jack is not plugged in, which it's not. But unfortunately, BossJock I think is no longer supported on the App Store, and so I am looking for a new soundboard to do my work. So, but this is pretty much where everything happens, including the ByeForever intro, where if I was to play that right now on the mixer, then it would start playing the song. And what's cool about the mixer is that while I'm doing the show, I can fade it out as I start the show and start talking. And then I come back over here, I turn off the sound, and then I bring it back up to its home spot, which is right there. And then I can begin the podcast. So these things work together really well. There are some things that you do have to worry about, like you have to know like where your volume sound is. That's critical. When the headphone jack pops in, it'll come up to about like 90%, but I don't ever crank it up all the way because I don't want to get too much of that gain on the recording. So you really have to play with the sounds here and just listen as best you can, and then clean up as much as you can. I use Audacity for cleaning it up. And of course, I don't use a really fancy mic or anything like that, but I do have this. Let me back up a little bit. This is just a little desktop stand, and there's no problems with it. However, if you were to pound on the desk, it would pick up on the mic. So don't want to do that. That's why you see a lot of streamers with the boom arms that come over them, and usually they are attached to a separate table. If they do it right, it's attached to a separate table than the one that they work on or where their keyboard is, so they don't get that vibration recording into their stream or their YouTube video. And this is just a standard studio mic. This is a Shure. I forgot what brand it is, but this is a standard studio mic. Most people would recognize one of those if they went to a sound or music store or anything like that. They could pick one of these up for about $50. They're not too expensive, and they do a great job. And of course, this here foam is just to take some of the pop off of your voice when you're talking. So that's that. I got a couple of other cool things here that I just got. Like this right here is the keyboard that I now run for the second computer, because the laptop here is my primary keyboard. I don't use an external keyboard with my laptop. So this right here has been really cool. It's USB. You plug the dongle into one of the USB ports, and then it's got the power switch up on top, and then away you go. This is a trackpad right here, and you can move the mouse with this or tap on it, and it'll do a mouse click. So it's a great little thing I got for $25 with shipping on Amazon. And I can control that computer right there with just this, and it's very easy to use. It's very lightweight, and it's got haptic feedback, and even the backlight display, so the keyboards will light up if it gets really dark, which is cool. This is my new wallet that I got. That is a new Travax wallet. I love this thing. I'd love to do a review on it. But it's got a bottle opener, and then it's got a spot for, I guess for like cords, paracord, or anything like that. I don't have an idea what I would use it for right now, but right now it's carrying all of my wallets and everything, so I like it a lot. Plus it's got a money clip on the inside. And what else we got here? I got some G Fuel. These guys send me stuff every couple of months, usually these buckets. This is that new sour cherry that I got, and I brought some stuff to work here. This is one of the shaker cups that they got me. I like this one. It's got the Gorilla logo. I'm not really sure whose logo that is, but that's one of my shaker cups. And I'm using another one. Let me get this one right here. I just finished drinking some G Fuel, so what I usually do, so I don't have to wash it or it gets sticky with the powder, is when I'm finished drinking, I fill it up with water again, and then that gives me an extra cup of water. So this one's got a different logo on it and different cup style. But shout out to G Fuel for all the cool stuff they send. And I don't have a lot of Funkos. I don't really mess around with that stuff too much, but I keep these two. Right now my desk is completely turned upside down. I've had a bunch of stuff going on where I had to get back here to the back. This is this is kind of like a UPS power strip. Anything that's plugged into this will not shut down. And the reason why that's important for me is because in California, they call them like green energy buildings, or I don't know what they call them, but they will turn the lights off on you even if you're at work. And then you got to go walk down the hallway, hit a button, and then the power will turn back on for 2 hours on that floor. So they do that just to save energy, but it can be really annoying if you're at your desk and then the lights just turn off on you. So this thing back here, it's not a true UPS solution, but it does work. And my monitors do not turn off, which is the key thing for me right there. Got a switch back there where I run all my computers to for when I'm doing IT stuff or I'm working on somebody else's laptop. I can just plug into there. It's been getting pretty crowded. I'm going to be moving over to a bigger switch, probably something with at least 8 to 12 ports. So that's something that I got to get for work. And other than that, though, I opened up some of these programs just so you could see it. But here is what Mixlr looks like on my side. And whenever, let's see if I got the right mouse. Okay, and so whenever I have guests, then let me move this box over. This is where I get to see what everyone's talking about. And if there's somebody in here that is not good for the show or just out for trouble, then I would click and I could either delete the comment or I could actually block the user from seeing the stream, which I've only had to do one time. And I don't ever like doing that, but some people just come just to cause trouble, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And other than that, though, right now I think I have my mic. Let's see if my mic is on. So if I talk into the mic, you can see I'm talking really close to it, starting to clip right there. But this is what I use to check and see if everything is working good for the show. If I don't see these bars moving, then I know there's a problem, which has saved me so many times. This service Mixlr, I only pay $10 to $15 a month, and it is great. It is like having a personal assistant. It's like it's telling me when there is sound coming through out to the recording, or if not, or if there is none. And there is nothing worse than being halfway through a show and you forgot to check your mics or to check all your sound levels, which it happens all the time. It's just something that you have to deal with when you're doing a podcast. So Mixlr has been worth every penny for me, and I love this. It's so cool too because I can just click the red button and then I'll be live. So, and that's pretty much it as far as like with how my desk looks. Yeah, it's a mess. I try to hide as many things as possible so I wouldn't dox myself. I got a coffee cup down here. Let's see here, just a bunch of hard drives and those are screen wipes and stuff for laptops and stuff like that. And let's see, I got more G Fuel right here, Blue Ice. I love this one. That one's good. And I mean that's pretty much it. I got like all this computer crap all over the place. I got laptops all over. I order stuff for people all the time. There's more computers down here that I work on, and there's some ones that are under repair right now. So, and that's pretty much it. If you guys ever wanted to see what it looked like on my end when we're doing the show, this is it right here. Raiders fan right here. More stuff up there. I don't think there's anything interesting up there. Just some more laptops and stuff. And lots and lots of tabs here in Chrome. And this is kind of cool too because as I work, I can stay here after hours, and then I can work on the podcast. I can get stuff ready. This is the show that just came out. I worked on this poster today. It took me about 30 minutes. If anybody's interested in how to do fonts and poster art, I've been doing it now for a while. I'm not the best, but I do like the stuff that I make. I'm pretty proud that I was able to figure it out all on my own. So this is the last one that we did on Monday. So that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else. I check Twitter all the time, and of course I have Discord down here, and I live in Savage Chat, so people always saying hi, so that's cool. And that's pretty much it. This is my little universe right here. So hopefully this was entertaining. But this is day 1 of my video challenge. I gonna try to do 30 videos in 30 days, if that's possible. I think it is, and we'll see how it goes. But this is day 1, and it's almost end of the day, so I figured I better hurry up and think of something to video, and this is what I came up with. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. All right, I will have another video out tomorrow. All right, see ya.